d'Amboise, la crème de la crème, and you are watching Covalent TV.
I'm Randy Luck, and you're watching Covalent TV.
Good morning, Covalent TV. This is Marina Shafir, the problem, the one and only problem, the only problem that you will ever need. And I wanted to give a shout out to Daryl and Werner. And I just wanted to say, keep on stepping and keep on being honest and keep on being hardworking. And thank you for supporting me, and thank you for consistently being there for when I am performing. I just want to say thank you, and keep doing you. Keep being the honest podcast problem that you are. Take it easy.
right, y'all. All is well right now. I almost missed the cue for the damn intro, and people are blowing fireworks. It sounds like WrestleMania opening pyro is happening outside of my damn window right now. But we gonna work through it. You know what I'm saying? We got good microphones. We don't got no cheap shit, bro. If you just so happen to hear the pyro, then in which case you hear it. Like that, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is, man. Ain't nobody around this motherfucker scared of no fireworks. Now, if Iron Man flies through my window, then in which case we got a problem. We got a problem. But we also have a problem that has fallen right into our laps, if you shall, ladies and gentlemen. We got to cover this little show called WWE Raw. So that means, welcome to your WWE Raw live review. This is your boy, Mr. Stark, Sam.
Big dub.
What is happening, everybody? How is everybody doing in the house tonight? And when I say that, again, it's not rhetorical. Tell us how y'all feeling in the comment section, man. All right? Matt Guzman over on Twitter said, hello. What's going on, Matt? How are you doing? How are you doing, man? We looking good tonight, man. The skin is looking nice. Werner got a hairline on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
We doing all right. We doing all right out the gate. Tommy in the building. Said, prepare for a -10 rating.
What a shock.
You must have been a ninja watcher, and you just now getting around to commenting because you know the lingo of you, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
So salute to you, man. Salute to you. Shouts out to Tommy. All right. Matthew Shelton said he can't see the numbers on Twitter. Really? That's a little strange.
Disturbing.
Yeah. Okay. Said I feel better. Been absolutely exhausted. Like, okay. All right. Cool. So yeah, some people recovering. Some people just getting back from the gym. Yeah. Get your ass in the gym, man. Get your ass in the damn gym. Take care of your body. So not only don't just do it for the bitches. Bitches are nice. Don't just do it for the bitches. Okay? Do it because you want to be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make that very clear. Do it because you want to be a healthy adult male that can get bitches. Everything is going to come back to that sometimes. All right? So it is what it is, man. Appreciate y'all. But y'all got a job to do. Y'all got a job to do the moment y'all step foot in this motherfucker, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang, firework gang outside my fucking window. Sounds like Shawn Michaels is flexing on the fucking ramp. This is unbelievable.
And praying to God.
This is great. Oh yeah, I forgot he went from that to the I
Praying
forgot
to
about
God.
that. And then God took his eye.
Yep.
Because now his eye just looks up to the heavens.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, let me see what we got said. Your stuff is populating slowly. Oh, see, they trying to. Oh no! So some of these platforms trying to play the Fugazi game.
Mhm.
They trying to play the Fugazi game and fuck with our numbers and the buttons so y'all could click it. I said buttons in a weird way, and I don't ever want to say it like that again. I said buttons like I was from fucking Kentucky or something. All right. Tommy said, I'm a WWE fan, but this episode was bad. We going to talk about it all. Now, Tommy, because you are a new commenter or maybe you've been watching us for a while, who knows? Salute to you. But, Tommy, only thing we ask is do not skip ahead. We going to cover this shit as we go. And we going to take the piss out of it. We going to have a little bit of a laugh, man. We going to make this feel all right. We going to let you know that you are not alone. We got you. Now, guys, we have a job to do as well, man. We have a job to do as well. Did I tell y'all what y'all job is yet? Did I? Did I tell them what their job was?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me not skip that. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Hit the Streamlabs link, the Cash App, or the Super Chats and Super Stickers. Get Don Lemon popping in the Super Stickers right now, whatever the case may be. But we got, I'm going to go for this because I got to get back to these donation goals, y'all. 4 donations, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get these 4 donations popping. Robert said God took Shawn Michaels' hair too. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
Technically, Kane took Sean's eye.
Shawn Michaels looks like Gene Wilder now.
Yeah, he does.
That motherfucker looks like, come with me and you'll be
in a terrible wrestling promotion.
For real, though. Oh, man, said, I don't know what's worse, being a WWE fan that tries to enjoy it and will lie, or a former WWE fan that came back once Rock returned for WrestleMania and since leaving, it's just not feeling properly. You know what? Though the latter is who I actually feel bad for.
Yeah.
All of those people that came back because they're like, The Rock. Yeah. And then after he left, they just got a sweeping dose of the Duke juice that WWE provides. Chloe, this says anything for Salinas. If you know where that phrase comes from, then in which case, I love you, no pause, passionately in the shower. So salute to you. You know what I mean? Matthew Sheldon said we got 45. Man, these numbers climbing a little slow tonight. I don't know what they trying to do to us in the algo, but we doing what we do. And speaking of
maybe they're shooting off fireworks.
Yeah, sure. Speaking of doing, that's right, Warner. Your contributions are appreciated. We got a job to do, guys. It is bringing you beautiful people the news, holding one special. Let's see. Dumbass. Okay, there we go. Accountable, bringing you all them fact, data, and statistics. That's where it go. All that good shit, man. We got a good show planned for y'all, man. We just gonna enjoy ourselves, have a little bit of fun, eat sushi. Yeah, well, you have a little sushi, whatever the case may be. How many of y'all like sushi, man? Charmaine said, hi, Charmaine. You came in on time tonight. All them Cash App promises about 4 months ago. Nothing. Nothing. She disappeared into the bowels of Brooklyn. No, you from the Bronx, ain't you? I think she's from the Bronx. I fucked that up. Well, same, really. Just being honest. All right, y'all. Let's not delay any further, man. Let's go ahead and get into 10 news. And Mr. Mayhem loves sushi. We got some really good sushi places in Chicago, by the way. But yeah, go ahead, my good sir.
Yeah. So Liv Morgan talked to Sports Illustrated today. Said she is just entering her prime.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Liv. How old is she again, man? Run the age for me.
Oh.
Man. Run the age for me. Liv, how old are you, sweetie? How old are you, beloved? How old are you,
Morgan is...
Let's talk. Let's have a talk.
She is 30. She just hit 30 last month.
Beloved, 80% of your eggs are gone. That is just a biological fact. 80% of your eggs are gone. The biological clock, especially considering you a white girl, your biological clock has started ticking at a rapid rate. What the hell are you talking about? Do you think you cut from that Trish Stratus cloth? Do you think what type of cloth do you think you cut from, beloved? Now you're about to be a divorcee. Like, sweetheart, no, you're not entering the prime of your career. You're entering that maybe the Amazon prime of your career. Okay.
Amazon day's coming.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It might be a prime day for you, but prime years, best prime ahead of sweetie. No. Why do you think, like, if I had to put a statistic on it, why do you think most women after they turn 30 in wrestling crap out like at an 80% clip? Liv, you do not have the talent, nor do you have the mic skills to cultivate a career that stands the test of time like the women who preceded you. Let's not get into delusion, okay? And don't get me wrong, I think you're a little cutie. I think you're a little sex kitten in your own right. That's fine. I get it.
Yes.
But, sweetheart, by 35, that sex kitten gonna turn into a sex cougar. So I'm not trusting it. They going to get the people with the fireworks. I hear y'all hear my. They're going to get the people with the fireworks. Shouts out to the great people of Chicago. You know what I'm saying, blowing off fireworks and getting the police active in the community.
Mm-hmm.
That is great. Literally, now I'm just hearing police sirens. They are finding these Indiana firework buying motherfuckers and getting their ass. That is great. That is great. Of course, Catherine, you would say there's nothing wrong with being a cougar.
No, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Because you sacrificed your son to get dirty young dick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These are true stories, ladies and gentlemen. She won't tell it, but these are true stories. We know this to be very true. We had it confirmed by TMZ.
Yep.
And here we are, guys. Here we are. We're just dealing with the after effects of Catherine taking out her own son.
Yep.
Let's just be honest. And taking out a man the age of her own son, by the way.
Yep.
Okay? But like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang, man, hit that Cash App, hit that Streamlabs link, light up the donations, man. We got a 4 donation goal tonight. I think we can do it, man. I really think that we could get this shit popping. It is the right thing to do to support your content creators. But something that is not the right thing to do is being like any of the people that we are about to discuss and expose and pull back the curtain on. So, guys, if y'all will, just go ahead and put that in the comment section for me. But even if you bastards decide not to, I'm going to tell you anyway. It's time for us to hold one special accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let's go.
So this is from Twitter. This is actually from last week. It kind of got buried in the pictures in the camera roll.
All right. Good old Undertaker.
Yeah,
go.
you know.
Okay. All right.
So for context.
For context.
All
right. Okay. All right.
For context, last week, one Paul Levesque gave an interview at the punter's place. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
To which We Want Cody said Triple H 100% has an IWC burner account. But that's not all. Jonah responded, said, all right, I admit it. It's me. I'm Triple H. You guys can cash at me some money so I don't lose another free agent to that terrorist in Jacksonville.
You want to know something funny? That was another one that I'd skipped over using just because, I keep finding these doozies. But that was a doozy, too, and I was like, man, I probably should use this one. Not only because of, the racial undertone, the clear racial undertones, but the fact of the matter that people are so obsessed with an executive of a pro wrestling company that they feel a need to even say something that goofy, silly, and or corny. Y'all are literally simping over a fucking pro wrestling executive that doesn't even know y'all exist or doesn't even care to know if you exist. I'm going to teach y'all a quick lesson. I'm going to be a little bit scathing, but I'm going to be calm and scathing tonight. Let's get a little scathing. A lot of y'all will walk up to Triple H in real life smelling how y'all smell and looking how y'all look, and Triple H would sick his security on you. Y'all worship the ground that this very man walks on, and I am willing to bet you any amount of money that this man would sick his fucking Secret Service level of security on you. Because I'm going to tell y'all something y'all don't see on camera or in the WWE documentaries, because I actually go to these events as media. Wherever you see Triple H walking around that isn't backstage, this dude has like 4 security guards. Pause. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. You would think this dude was the damn president. I'm not even kidding. You're not going to, if you think you're going to catch Triple H walking around in the airport or coming downstairs at the hotel or anything like that, you won't. And Mr. Mayhem said exactly what I was about to say next. Triple H isn't a nice dude, bro. You don't get as far as this man has gotten in a company that was built on what Vince McMahon built it on by being a nice guy. You have to be a piece of shit to climb in the WWE. Hence why CM Punk is back and is being pushed down your throat.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a certain type of person to get promoted in WWE. And my proof is that a lot of people have gone on record and said this. You want to climb in WWE? You're gonna have to step on some people. Because WWE in their own mind thinks they're Hollywood. That's how Hollywood is. WWE thinks that they're Hollywood. They think they're where people come for wrestling. The same way how actors think Hollywood is where you come for acting. Even though if you really want to make it at a rapid pace, I would say come to Chicago. We always got shows and movies filming here. But most people don't know that. They fall for the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. And doesn't that sound familiar to something we always say on the show? We always say these wrestlers get sold a fucking dream and they go run into WWE thinking it's going to be their version of Hollywood and they're going to be the star of the show or the star of the movie. And then they end up getting fucked, just like most women and or men in Hollywood. And I mean that quite literally. And no, I'm not saying this to be cynical or a piece of shit. Ask Janelle Grant. There's a saying about Hollywood that goes, you want to make it in Hollywood, you're going to have to give up some type of orifice you got. You ain't gonna climb the ranks in Hollywood with your virtue. You're not going to, no. So WWE is either going to fuck your career creatively or they're going to fuck you literally. Only thing I think went away is the literally part, and that's because Vince ain't there no more. Because if Vince was still there, the literally part would probably still be happening. So keep that in mind. The next time that y'all sit here and y'all dick ride this fucking company and y'all dick ride Triple H, keep that in mind that Triple H probably doesn't give a fuck about you and he would have his security beat your ass if you got too close to him. Stop trying to act like WWE sits on some type of moral high ground when we know that to be the least true thing on planet Earth. We know that to be the complete wrong thing. All right? Just keeping it a buck, man. But like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. If y'all ain't engaging, I'm going to tell y'all how it always go, man. The faster this stream goes, and good for us.
Mm-hmm.
Good for us. Y'all don't want to engage? That's fine by me. That means the stream will go faster and I could get back to my bed. All right, so, okay. All right, just remember I told y'all, man. Just remember I told y'all. All right, man. It's time for me to hold one special. Dumbass! Accountable. This one was sent to me by Matthew Shelton. Short, sweet, and to the point, and yet and still a doozy. Oh, did I lose Warner? Uh-oh, hold on. Think I lost Warner, y'all. Hold on. There we go. He's back. Yeah, you back. We still live, but
Okay.
You lost signal. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either. Nothing bleeped at me.
Hey, explicit. Don't say anything bleeped at you. All right. But no, guys. This one was short, sweet, to the point, sent to me by Matthew Shelton. This one is a doozy. Doozy train pulled right back into Washington State with this one. Oh, man. This one comes from screen name. I did not take a second to look at this screen name before I did it. So if I fuck this up, do not get mad at me. Roro Anoa D Zorro. Wow. Okay. But
Caesar Sokoa?
But Aurora, Illinois had this to say. Jey Uso can do moves like Bryan Danielson, but Bryan Danielson can't tell good stories like Jey. Yeah. Yep. I know you feel punch drunk, don't you? That's how I felt when I read it. When I read it, I said, this has to stop. This just flat out has to stop. It at some point. All right. Let's have a moment, guys. Get around the campfire with me. At what point do we just start complete anarchy against drones?
Oh.
Serious question. Like, at what point is there an uprising against drones? I'm actually asking. Like, I'm not, that's not a rhetorical question. At what point do we get on these drones' heads about saying shit like that? And I want to make this very clear. I want to make this abundantly clear. Abundantly clear. Jey Uso is probably one of the worst wrestlers out there today. I think if Jey Uso was anywhere but WWE, he would be so exposed. That's why a lot of the Samoans are going to WWE, because they know they're going to have it good. Like how white supremacy works in real life is how Samoan supremacy works in WWE. You don't have to be talented. You don't have to be good. You don't have to have any skill. All you have to do is have the complexion for protection. Samoans have the equivalent of white supremacy in WWE. They don't have to have any talent. They don't have to have mic skills. They don't have to be a good worker. All they have to do is be Tongan, belong to the Anoa'i family. All you got to do is be Samoan.
Yep.
That's it. If you are Samoan, you will get a push. Think about all of it. And guys, I'm sorry, we do get a little controversial on the show. Think about that little pencil neck geek white boy that passed you up for a promotion in your life. And this kid is fresh out of college and you wondering how he got this promotion. And then you finally get to like the office party and realize that he's like the nephew of one of your bosses. This isn't a story that applies to me because I've been a boss since I was like since me and Warner stopped working together.
Mm-hmm.
But like, Jey Uso, if you asked him to do chain wrestling and work a 15-minute match and call it in the ring, Jey Uso wouldn't know a wrist lock from a wristwatch, especially against Bryan Danielson. The WWE brain rot has gotten to a point of, I've said it a million times now, it's gotten to a point of where I cannot enjoy my timeline. There needs to be a massive uprising. I get it. Some of y'all are scared. There's more of them than it is of us. I get it. But somebody has to start fighting back against the WWE brain rot. It's a few people on Twitter that try, but that's not enough. It's not enough. We need to galvanize at least fucking 30,000 people, at least. So it could be some form of regulation on social media so I don't have to see drone accountabilities like that. I don't even think the person that typed that believes that Jey Uso is better than Bryan Danielson at anything. They just know that they're in a climate where they could get away with saying something that's stupid because they know an army of like 50,000 Twitter trolls are going to come to their defense on behalf of WWE. It needs to be, this shit needs to be equalized. And Matthew Shelton, I got you, man. You saying, you see my comments under your post and, you know, your page. Yeah, man, I be seeing you. And I'm not saying you're not doing good work. What I'm saying is there needs to be more. The about 10 to 15 people I see who do it ain't enough. Especially considering there's a large number of WWE trolls compared to how many motherfucking people defend AEW. Because as we've said, it is a popular grift to shit on AEW right now. It's a popular grift. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Weekly Still Chair said if Jey Uso wasn't related to that family, he'd be working at Burger King serving Eddie Kingston. That's crazy.
Actually, if you think about it, if he wasn't a part of that family, they'd both be in jail.
Facts plus tax. He would have crashed and burned like Jeff Hardy has.
Mm-hmm.
Facts plus Werner just said something I 100% agree with. If he was left to his own devices without having that family behind him, I don't mean, and I don't want this to happen, we might be talking about a RIP. Both of them. We might be talking about an RIP. I'm shocked we not talking about a Jeff Hardy RIP. As much shit as he's been through. So yeah, keep that in mind, y'all. Any other talent that did what the Usos have done when it comes to DUIs and stuff would have been fired by now. Robert says, so they're saying that Bryan needs to start snorting coke. Apparently. Said the drones are in hundreds of thousands, who knows, but they're so damn exhausting. Exhausting is the perfect word. I think exhausting is the word that just hits the nail on the head. They're very exhausting. Not even just to reply to, just to even see. You're like, oh. You like, get this motherfucker the fuck up out of here, dude. Said it's genuinely so wrong now with these takes. What's next? Solo Sikoa is a better wrestler than Bret Hart. At this rate, they might start saying that. Look at what I just read. At this rate, they might start saying that. Let's keep it a buck. They might start saying weird ass shit like that. Don't put it past them. I don't put anything past the WWE drone fan base. I do not. They say false shit, try to pass it off as fact, and then when you correct them, they sick the army on you. And then who knows, you might get a surprise AEW hate grifter like Bubba or Eric Bischoff under that motherfucker. Raj Giri might jump in.
Mm-hmm.
See, but we don't give people like that clout because Raj Giri has tried to come and drone under a couple of our posts. I don't even reply to him. I have him muted, so honestly, I don't even see when he replies, but one reply I caught, I'm like, dude, you're really trying hard to get some clout off of us because you're not relevant anymore. Just like how Gabby LaSpisa tried to get clout off of us with that Ricky Starks shit. Like, I look back on that in hindsight and I go, not only did Ricky Starks have a woman fight his battles, Gabby Laspisa was clout chasing because of all the people that reposted that quote. She quote retweets ours that got the most likes. If that ain't clout chasing, I don't know what it is. If that ain't clout chasing, I don't know what it is. Matthew Shelton said Bubba picked a fight with him. Bubba picks fights with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll have one level-headed take and people will just deem him God again and forget all of the stupid shit he said for like 3 weeks in a row. So, yeah, that's just what it is, man. The Weak Steel Chair said, clout sniffing tramps everywhere. Absolutely. Absolutely. But you take away the one thing that they need. And I said this, attention. Take it away. Don't give them a response. Block them. Mute them. Your response is their clout. I remember when we was going back and forth with Bubba. Every reply we said, it was, oh, fuck you. You need to show respect, blah, blah, blah. Anything that Bubba said, oh, it was gospel. Because these people are dick riders. They want to dick ride people that they think have a little fame. And they want to go, see, Bubba, I got on them. Do you like me? Do you like me? No. He doesn't like you. And then, you know what's so funny? I've seen this in real life, Werner. I've seen this in real life. These same people that'll sit here and shit on us in favor of like Bubba or Raj or anything like that.
Right.
They'll go to conventions and see these people and be like, you remember when I said what I said about Covalent TV? And they'll look at them and be like, I don't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all be sitting here twerking for motherfuckers that, like I said at the beginning, don't even know who you are, don't care to know who you are, and don't really fuck with you. Ain't that a sad form of existence?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But you'll only find it in the wrestling world.
Really, for real, though. Like, for real, though. I think I've gone on record at least 4 or 5 times saying WWE has the worst fan base I think I've ever encountered.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, and me and Werner are not youngins. We've encountered Celtics fans, Lakers fans, Patriots fans, Packer fans, Cowboy fans. We've seen some of the worst fan bases in our lives.
Cowboy fans.
LeBron fans.
Oh, God.
Whatever soccer player is hot at the time fans. Dude, we've seen almost every shitty fan base you can see. I don't think there is a shitty enough fan base than the WWE fan base. There is no worse fan base.
Mm-mm.
I can't believe that I'm literally saying that I would take a Packer fan over a fucking WWE fan.
Oh.
At least a Packers fan would have a coherent conversation with you about
True.
football. You cannot have a coherent conversation with a WWE fan. You just can't. Guys, look at our last few streams. We've had drones coming here, and y'all see them. Y'all have seen in real time us debunk them, and them just repeat the same talking points. It's like they're robots.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody laughed when Tony Khan said that. Everybody laughed when Tony Khan said that. Everybody had a big chuckle about that. When he said, these are bots. They all repeat the same talking points. Go back and watch our last few streams if y'all don't believe us, bro. And they do it in Werner. The worst part is this. I couldn't picture this. Me being a boss, I couldn't picture this. And they do it for free.
Yeah, that's the thing that blows my mind. None of these guys are going to get jobs with WWE.
Bro.
And I'm sure they're all still butthurt that Will Washington got a job with AEW.
Dog, they don't even get paid. For all of the shilling and cum guzzling that they do, you would think they at least getting broke off a little something.
Mm-hmm.
At least getting a Snickers bar in the mail or something. I don't know. some C4 energy drinks, whoever they got as a sponsor.
Some Bojangles now,
Yeah,
because
some
that's their new thing.
Yeah, some Bojangles. First of all, as a black man, something about the name of that restaurant has never sat right with me. And then the fact that they serve fried chicken also has never sat right with me. I've never ate at a Bojangles and never have felt a desire to. Everything about that just feels very early 1900s Southern America to me. I don't like it. What's next? They gonna come out with a fucking watermelon platter? Like I don't know. I don't know. You just know you ain't gonna never catch me eating at no Bojangles. If you catch me eating at a Bojangles, slap the drumstick out my hand. Now we gotta fight because you just slapped food out of my hand, but do it anyway. It's just a little knockout. You just gonna get some sleep. That's all. Gotcha, bitch. You know, ain't nothing wrong. Is there anything wrong with a little sleep?
No.
No, okay, yeah, all right. There we go. 5-star said Sean Ross tree sap blocked him.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha, bitch.
Your life will be your life will be better for it.
Dog, my timeline immediately became better when I muted him. So yeah, you're not missing anything. Absolutely. Weekly Steel Chair said Bojangles, genuinely first time I seen that and it looks so ridiculous. Yeah, Weekly Steel Chair isn't even from here, bro. And the fact that he's saying that tells you how just terrible that sounds. Like, I don't know. That Tommy Dreamer is still worse than Bubba. The fact is that Bubba is so dumb, he speaks shit, but Tommy refuses to speak to good people because he's a bitch. Yeah, I mean, I've already exposed how he gets down. He literally hides behind his banner. Just like how Celtics fans hide behind their banners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't even need to address him. But like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang, come on through and show the necessary love, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all. It means the world to have y'all in here, man, and support your content creators. All right, we don't want this stream to be slow, so y'all know what to do, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get into this right about now. You had a friend named Bojangles. Sir, are you befriending orangutans? What's happening here? If I met an actual human being with the name Bojangles, I would say, please point me in the direction of your parents so I could slap the shit out of them. More than once. Are you serious?
Now, is that his government name or is that a nickname?
Ricky, you got to be from the South, bro. There's no way. That a name like that does not fly up here. There's no way. Somebody would have took him to the courthouse and been like, bro, you got to get that changed. You not going to get no jobs in the North. Talk about hi, my name's Bojangles. No. No. Just even saying that, it sounds like it has a racial undertone. No.
Yeah, it does.
No. Absolutely not.
No.
Wait. No. Maria said all winning franchises hide behind their banners. There's half truth to that. Some teams have won championships, but still have legitimate, honest fan bases. Bulls fans are a great example of that. Bulls fans don't bullshit about Jordan's impact with the franchise. We literally credit our franchise being what it is today to Michael Jordan. We don't go, when we lose every season, we don't go, well, we still had Michael Jordan, like Lakers fans do with Magic and Kareem.
The entire city of Detroit.
We're honest about our franchises here in Chicago. We don't hide behind, you might get the occasional Meatball Bears fan that goes, oh, well, that 85 team, that's one in every few. That's not like every Bears fan you talk to.
God, I wish the Bears would win one just so I could stop hearing about the 85 Bears.
Straight up. But
and I'm not even a Bears fan.
Moxie Mike
I'm just sick and tired of hearing about the 85 Bears.
Hold on, wait, stop. Moxie Mike said Raiders fans.
Oh.
Which version of the Raiders?
Are we talking about the Los Angeles Raiders? Are we talking about the
Yeah.
Oakland Raiders? Or are we talking about the Vegas Raiders?
Los Angeles Raiders that was a great fan base. Oakland Raiders was a terrible fan base. Terrible fan base. Loyal, but pretty shitty. They were up there with Philly.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
I'm going to be honest. And the Celtics clearly hide behind their banners. It's not even like if you call out any losing season the Celtics have, they will be like, well, what about the Bill Russell rings? What about the Bird rings? What about the dude, oh God, that's why I hate that they won another one, because now that buys them another 20 years of saying, well, what about the Tatum and Jaylen Brown ring?
So that just reminds me that's just the perfect example of Google me, Chuck.
Yeah.
I got rings, Chuck. Google me.
Oh God, fan bases that hide behind their banners are the worst. Boston fans in general are just racist pieces of shit, but teams that have a fan base that hide behind their banners are the worst. It's Cowboys fans still holding on to the 90s. Don't get me started. Steelers fans are the same way. I'm sorry, Mo, I'm sorry. Steelers fans are the same way. You was sweated. Ben Roethlisberger is still there with the way Steelers fans talk about their team every year. For the most part, every Steelers fan I run into is cool, but like, I've seen the meatball side of y'all fan base, bro.
Didn't he do some questionable things too?
In a bathroom stall.
At Denny's?
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. We got an NDA. Fuck is you talking about? But no, man, like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Let's go ahead and get to Monday Night Raw, man. I feel like we done delayed this too much, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. No, that is the greatest fan base ever right there, Robert.
Fuck Ohio.
That is the greatest fan base ever.
Fuck Ohio.
That's the greatest.
They still can't. They still have not put up the score on Twitter from last year's game.
Yeah, happy Bobby Bonilla Day. That motherfucker finessed the bag. That man finessed the bag, bro.
He's getting paid more than Brock Purdy.
Dog, residual wealth is important. I cannot preach the importance of residual wealth. It's weird that I was just telling somebody today. When you're disciplined and you have money, it doesn't appear. Like, you may see little signs every now and again. Like, you might see a $30,000 watch creep through the cracks. But, like, people who really have money, they live humble, bro.
Hmm?
They really do. People who are residually wealthy live humble, bro. They don't be sitting here. Like, don't let that California shit fool you. A lot of those people that got them big ass houses in Beverly Hills also have fucking goddamn 3-bedroom cabins in the middle of Michigan. Like, don't get it twisted, bro. What is going on outside my door, bro? It is so many people just fucking doing stuff, just like can't stay still. All right.
Maybe they're running from the cops.
Yeah, because they blew off them Indiana fireworks. Weekly Steel Chair came through with the first donation of the night. Said Gold Team and Speederman fans rule. That is a true
That's
thing.
right.
Cho Aries made. Okay, well, shouts out to you, Cho Aries made. New comment said, "Oh, the disrespect. Diminishing her talent is something crazy. Holy shit." I just gave you that accent. I don't know why. You're a Southern Belle now. You're welcome. If you're talking about Liv, we're gonna get to Liv in a second, and I stand by what I put in the thumbnail. I stand by that. WWE gets one-itis. WWE operates in a scarcity mindset. Once they start booking somebody prominently, they think that person is the only person that they can book at that caliber.
Mm-hmm.
And weird enough, at one point, Liv Morgan didn't seem like a person they were going to invest in. Now they're transitionally investing in her. And it just seems like they're not bashing her, I'm sorry. They're shoving her down your throat. WWE gets one-itis when it comes to people. Liv Morgan is not even remotely good. We've said this on stream before. I think she's capable of above average character work if given a chance. But like in that ring, absolutely not. On that mic, God, no. I would have honestly, a change of pace. I would have rather seen Liv Morgan in Nikki Cross's position in the Wyatt Six. I think that would have been interesting.
Ooh.
I think that would have been more intriguing. And it would have made more sense considering her storyline direction before this whole Dominic Mysterio thing. She kept getting screwed over and 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 screwed over. It actually made more sense for Liv to be in it than Nikki.
Wow.
So
yeah, that's a good point.
So if you're still in here, please, if you are willing to have a respectful debate, I'm willing to have it. But if you're going to spew bad faith talking points, I'm not going to have the debate. All right. Let's get into Monday Night Raw, y'all. Let's go ahead and do it. Speaking of which. Oh, boy. So Jey Uso kicked off the night, y'all.
Oh.
When the camera was going through all of the people to get to Jey Uso, I said, God damn, look at all of these people that should have been left on a bed sheet drying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there. I told y'all I'm getting scathing from here on out. I said, look at all these people that should have been left on a bed sheet drying. These people look like dog. It looked like everybody there was inbred.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one kid. I'm like, oh, your parents are brother and sister. There's no way. The kid just looked wrong. I said, your parents are brother and sister. And then they finally get to the shot of Jey Uso. And of course, he's doing his damn cokehead talk. All right, Us. It's about that time, Us. We about to do it, Us. Y'all ready, Us? Who got my coke stash? Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes out there to, oh boy, cut a promo. And y'all, him and Chad Gable go back and forth for about 2 minutes on the mic. And when Chad Gable attacked him, I said, I don't know if that was an audible or not, but that needed to happen.
Yeah.
That promo was going nowhere at 90 miles per hour. Jey Uso is terrible on the fucking mic. Chad Gable sounds like a defeated man on the mic. He lost all that gusto he had when the Alpha Academy thing was at its peak. Now Chad Gable just sounds dejected. He just sounds like, all right, I'm here doing my job. Because that's what WWE does to people.
Mm-hmm.
But this was a terrible, terrible, terrible promo. And after a brief physical exchange in which Jey Uso got the best of Chad Gable found himself trying to avoid the Wyatt Six. He escaped through the crowd only to be hunted by the shadows of the entire faction. Then he took off through the stands, at which the same time, bruh, they have Nikki Cross's character do the same thing she did last week to the T. She handed off another Rugrats and Paris VHS tape and dipped. What does everybody feel about this? This is going to be a show where we engage with y'all. What does everybody feel about this? Oh, and by the way, hold on. Before y'all get into that and before I let Warner get his shit in, hold on. Choeri's maid said Liv looks better now than she did when she was 20. I know y'all coked out. Okay, so if you got to, I always say this. If you got to come into a debate with an insult, you've already lost.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair to you, I'll actually address the first half of what you said. If the bar is marginal improvement from being 20, Liv is exactly what we say she is. She's exactly what we say she is. It shouldn't take 7, 8, 9 years to develop into passable, because that's exactly what Liv Morgan is. Liv Morgan is passable, and she's barely that. So if that's the bar for development, is it really development? If the bar is, okay, so she's only slightly above the bar that she was at when she was in her 20s. Come on now. I think at this point it should be clicking a little bit. But Werner, give your thoughts on this segment, and if you want to give your thoughts on the Liv Morgan thing, be my guest.
I hate shows that fucking start with talking.
You muted yourself.
It's fucking ridiculous that this show has to start with talking. And not only that, one of the worst talkers in the company right now in Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm.
This was just utter trash. This was a waste of time. You could have had what? 2 matches in the span of this whole opening segment?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Just about.
And then I'm already over the Wyatt stuff. It's played out. It's done.
I said that. Remember I said that. Yeah. They've already ruined it.
Yeah, they've already ruined it. And the fact that you're WWE again with their 30-year-old jokes that are like California. Now we're doing VHS tapes.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, is it really that hard to give a thumb drive? Is it really that hard?
Yeah, they can figure out VHS technology, but can't figure out how to fucking format it to a damn DVD at least. Some things still have CD drives on them at bare minimum. But like a VHS tape, that doesn't make it any more spooky or whatever you're thinking. Oh, it's a tape. Ooh, ancient technology is so spooky. It's dumb. And shouts out to Robert with the donation. Came through with the 3 schmackaroos with the little baby Lime dancing with the pom-poms. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Ma'am said nobody uses VHS tapes anymore. But no. Mr. Ma'am, I just explained what WWE thinks. They think it's spooky. Ooh, a VHS. So,
what is this contraption?
So ominous. Come on, man.
And then with Liv, I think this is the problem with WWE fans. If they've improved just a fingernail, that's like 100 miles to them.
That's enough. Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough, and it's pathetic. Demand more out of your superstars.
That man, it's so weird hearing these talking points, and I just said that. Like, y'all gotta demand more. WWE fans don't demand more.
No, they just demand complacency. WWE is where the lazy wrestle. How about that? WWE is where the lazy wrestle.
You ain't gonna get no argument from me, bro.
Unless your New Japan wrestler's going to AEW. But mainly, it's where the lazy wrestle in WWE.
Look, Eric, I love Ree just as much as you do, but she ain't finna save nothing.
Because what is there left for her? Outside of Bianca, what is there left for her?
She ain't saving nothing. I don't even know if this is the button, right? Oh, that's the wrong one. Fuck this shit. That ain't it either. Okay, I give up. Let me see. Hold on. There it is. God damn, I found it. I ain't done it in so long because she ain't been on the fucking product. I know where she's been, though.
Married?
Yeah. Said, hey, guys, I'm sorry it's been a while. Corey, man, you was going through some shit, man, but you are not exempt from late fees, sir.
No.
Hit the Cash App, man. Hit the Cash App off with them late fees. Weekly Steel Chair came through with a super chat as well, said, but it's cinema.
Fuck that. I'm so sick of that phrase. I'm so sick of that phrase because wrestling is not cinema. Period.
At its core, no. At its core, no. It's spectacle, maybe.
Yeah.
But cinema, no.
At the highest level, maybe theater.
Yes, and that's pushing it.
And that's pushing it. But cinema, no.
Yeah, so I don't know where that comes from. Where you say, WWE loves making everything a broken record. Man, let me tell you something. This is why I wish some of the drones would stick around. Because look at fucking Maria. Maria has, I don't want to say has been converted, but like Maria, for the most part, now sees through this product like how we see through it. Because she started off like a lot of the people that be coming in here spewing those bad faith talking points. Said WWE is where the hopeless wrestle. Said completely agree. It's definitely not to the core or as well as being overused. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
But yeah, pro wrestling to its core is not theater, cinema. It's not none. That's not what it was built upon. It was built on an athletic competition between two competitors in a scripted environment. That's pro wrestling at its core. That is pro wrestling. Violence. That's pro wrestling. Pro wrestling is not Vince Sr. and Vince Jr.'s vision of what wrestling is. That's not wrestling. Now, don't get me wrong. Did that help take it to the mainstream? Yeah, sure. Granted. But like, dude, now it's to a point of where the mainstream is demanding more in order for them to speak of it. What WWE is doing is not enough for the mainstream to give a fuck. Which tells you that formula that Vince McMahon had for wrestling is dying, or if not dead. But go ahead, man. You was finna say something.
I will say this about Maria. At least when she came in here in her Megadrone ways in the early days for her, she did not resort to insults or anything like that.
True. 100% true. Never came in here with the insults. Never came in here with none of that. Was super respectful. A lot of these drones have to lead with insults. And again, sign language don't work on me. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right does not work on me. Because I know those are telltale signs of an early tap out. That means you got nothing. Once it gets to that point, I know you got nothing. Chloe said, how's the Y6 supposed to survive when they decide to wrestle? I can't see it surviving for some reason. We said that. Yeah, it's no way that this is going to stand the test of time. WWE does not know how to book factions. They don't.
No.
They don't. Never have. And the few fucking hits that they have, WWE fans will literally shove it down your throat. What about the Shield? When literally all the Shield was a vehicle to get Roman over. Same thing with the Nation of Domination with The Rock.
Yep.
Same thing with Evolution and Randy Orton. Same, like, bro, I can go on and on. Most WWE factions are used as a vehicle to get one person over. One.
DX with Triple H.
Yes, because Triple H was looked at like a lackey. He was looked at like a clique lackey. So they had to give him a faction that he could lead to get some fucking heat on him. See, again, WWE can't push revisionist history on me. I know this. I know the truth. I know the stories. Come on, man. What are we talking about, bro? All right, let me see what we got. Hold on one second. It was one I saw I actually wanted to read. Catherine said Ariel Helwani was saying that Heyman should get an Oscar for his performance in the Bloodline story.
Who gives a flying fuck what he says?
Oh, my God.
I don't care what compromised little motherfuckers got to say. That dude was so butthurt that Tony Khan put him in his place. Probably the only media member Tony Khan has put into his place.
Facts.
I was so like, bro, I thought Tony Khan was going to make that a standard at that point. I'm like, oh, he gonna be checking these motherfuckers? Oh, shit. But then he went right back into his ways. But like, yeah, dude. That's how I know Ariel Helwani. That is Ariel Helwani's reputation in my mind. The dude that Tony Khan fucking checked and cut off, and he got all butthurt about it. Everybody knows the truth. Moxie Mike said, even Triple H said WWE is a TV show about a sport. WWE is where people chase a bag. Yeah, that Triple H quote speaks very high volumes.
Mm-hmm.
Him saying that was very telling. He basically said he repeated a Vince talking point in a different format. He essentially said, we don't do wrestling here.
Mm-hmm.
We do a parody of wrestling. Because some people get all mad when you slightly adjust what someone says or paraphrase, but I'm going to paraphrase. He essentially said, we know that we're doing a caricature of pro wrestling, but our fan base loves it. And what's so funny about that quote to me is how fast it got swept under the rug. If I'm a WWE fan that comes to the show for wrestling, which I don't know why you would.
Yeah.
If I'm a WWE fan that comes to the show for wrestling, I would have took that as a spit to the face. I would have been like, whoa. So you're acknowledging that you don't care about the wrestling. You use wrestling as a vehicle to get your shitty entertainment factor over. Just like Vince.
Mm-hmm.
Triple H and Vince are pretty much one and the same when it comes to how they book the show. All right, man. Let's keep going. We still ain't got past the first shit, so let's keep it going, man. Oh, and Chad Gable bringing up that fucking Jey Uso took the Fireflies. That was not the person to have to deliver that line.
No.
You know why? Because Jey Uso just rebutted. I'm not even kidding, bro. He rebutted by saying, I talked to Unk and I told them that they could have the Fireflies. I'll take the mosquitoes or the cockroaches. Ooh. Let me say that again, because I really think that went over y'all head. He said, in response to Chad Gable calling him out for stealing the Wyatt's thing, I talked to Unk. I told them they can have the Fireflies. I'll take the mosquitoes and the cockroaches. That's a double entendre of trash. I'm going to explain how. First and foremost, way to expose the gimmick, dumbass.
Yeah.
So anybody just has access to Uncle Howdy and can just talk to him about a gimmick? So you pulled back the curtain on the gimmick casually. Number two, you just called the people in the crowd that do your stupid little fucking flashlight thing with your hands waving up and down mosquitoes and cockroaches. Jey Uso is legitimately a dumbass. And I know some drone is going to come here and say, that's not what he meant by that. You're overthinking it. You're dragging it. How? That's literally what he said.
Bruh. Oh my God.
That's literally what he said. That's not a paraphrase. That's not a misquote. That's what Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso said. Robert just said what I was thinking. He has snorted himself stupid.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. You called your fan base mosquitoes and cockroaches while exposing the Wyatt gimmick. And you know who should have actually gotten attacked first by them? Jey Uso. That would have made the most sense. Jey Uso can afford to take an L in a feud.
Big time.
Why didn't they do that?
Because again, that makes too much sense, and WWE doesn't do anything that makes sense. So let's get the guy that's lost five big matches in a row.
The feud could have easily been based around him stealing Bray Wyatt's thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, WWE put an ixnay on that because they're making money off of it in his stupid t-shirts. But I digress. I just want to put that out there because I can't be the only one that's thinking this. If Jey Uso would have said that and I was in the crowd, I would have been like, boo. And I would have told everybody else to boo because I would have been like, he just called you fucking mosquitoes and cockroaches, dummy. This shit is a clown show. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Did you have anything else you want to say about this segment?
No, I think we've killed it.
All right. I don't even want to talk anymore about it. Xavier Woods going against Karaoke Cross. Y'all, they had Xavier Woods beat Karrion Kross with a fruit roll-up. Let me say that again for all of you Karrion Kross fans. They had Karrion Kross get rolled up by Xavier Woods.
Oh my God.
Try it. You can't make this shit up.
No.
And please spare me it's a story. It's going somewhere. Spare me. After the match, Karrion Kross in the Final Testament beat down Woods and Kingston, leaving him lying to close out the segment. What's the end game here? Karrion Kross. What? We done seen AOP get beat already. We done seen Karrion Kross get beat already. What? Now, if Xavier Woods turns on Kofi, it won't make any sense because he's already proven he could beat the leader of the faction.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
This you know what? Can we just put Karrion Kross on the release list? Because there's nothing left for these guys. Nothing whatsoever. Whatever Triple H saw, it's gone. It's completely gone. Karrion Kross doesn't come out to Pops. The whole group doesn't come out to Pops. I just don't get it. I don't. Why would you keep somebody around that gets no reaction?
To me, he's not even worth the investment.
I agree, but again, you're still coming. Like tonight, there was no pop for him.
Like, you want to talk about somebody who's tailor-made for a place like Impact?
Yeah.
Like, people like him and Santana are tailor-made for places like Impact. Because that's a place where people who think of themselves as world champions can actually go and be a world champion. But, like, Karrion Kross is the most boring, generic douche-looking person on planet Earth. And he could be a nice guy. But in this world, man, nice guys finish last. I do not care. And the reason why he might have came off better in TNA is because he was a big fish in a small pond. That fits him perfectly. Let him go get his pops in front of crowds of 350 people. And that's not even me disparaging TNA. That's just the truth. Paul Ellering probably just needed a bag, Robert.
Yeah.
Arthur said, then lease them to Impact. No, they're too busy sending the scraps of NXT over there and having their developmental champion beat Impact's world champion, women's world champion. But that saying he was good in TNA thing is even starting to lose his luster because look at who gets pushed in TNA. Like, let's actually have a moment of clarity here. Steve Macklin is a world title contender in TNA. Steve Macklin.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Macklin is as born as watching two ants have sex on a hill. Anybody can look like God in TNA.
Including Daniel Garcia.
Oh, my goodness. Goodness gracious me, y'all. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. Shouts out to the 197 people we got watching across all platforms right now.
There we go.
Bang, 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 bang.
Unbelievable. Okay. All right. Moving on. Backstage, the issues between the Judgment Day continued as AAR Priest called Dominic Mysterio lying about talking to Rhea Ripley. Liv Morgan came out of the faction's clubhouse, and Finn Balor took exception to AAR Priest comments a week ago, and that was the segment. Okay, if you had such a problem with what he said, why didn't you check him in the moment? I mean, nothing makes sense in this company, bro.
No, we have to delay it a week for some odd reason.
Instead, WWE drones will get on fucking Twitter and be like, you see that little eye scrunch he did? That's storytelling.
And it's not.
No, 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 no.
Hey, Werner, I ain't gonna lie. I love you, man. But you are not my tribal chief. Garbage.
Are you gonna kiss my tribal chief jewelry too?
Man, I'll kick you in the fucking nuts. Like, it's just garbage. They can back up the fucking truck full of Duke juice and y'all will suck it right out the hose.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Next up, we get the Women's World Championship match between Liv Morgan and Zelina Puerto Rican.
Wait, she's Puerto Rican?
Yeah, oh, you would have never known, right?
Oh my God, that's wow.
Like, Zelina, we get it, beloved. We get it. We get it. I promise we get it. Oh my God, do we get it? I'm a proud FBA man. I don't run around telling any white person I run into that. We get it, Zelina. We get it. Go team up with Santana and fucking TNA then.
Right?
Oh my God, we get it. It's like ever since Backlash, she's like, now I'm going to be really Puerto Rican. Like, we get it. Lord, you done ran that shit into the mud at this point. Okay. all this was a gang of main roster fuckery with Dominic Mysterio coming out there, Rey Mysterio coming out there. You know what I'm saying? Zelina Vega not using a steel chair. Dom slid in the ring. Liv Morgan took advantage of it. She hit the Oblivion, which is still a crappy looking finisher.
Yes, it is.
For the pinfall victory and title defense. Now, the creative played on Liv Morgan's victory over Becky Lynch, in which she benefited from a steel chair mishap, if you shall, courtesy of Dominic Mysterio. So they're just repeating things.
Yep. Because they're creatively bankrupt.
And I stand by what I said in the thumbnail. WWE, stop getting one-itis with wrestlers. Y'all need to stop simping over Liv Morgan so other people can get opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Because I blame this on y'all, the fans. I blame this on y'all. Because y'all were the ones, some of y'all that even watch our show were like, well, put Liv in that position. Put Liv in that position. And we kept telling y'all, no, don't do it. Because WWE gets one-itis.
Mm-hmm.
If we get Liv, guess what? That's all we gonna get. And look at what's happening right now. It's almost prophetic how much we predict stuff. If WWE had 6 women that love them and want to have their children, they would marry one woman that ain't even a part of the 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's how WWE books. Oh, you want this woman that's actually over and can actually go? Well, we want Liv. And the fans want Liv too. That's literally how they book. They book to the chagrin of their audience, and their audience goes, yay, more. If y'all still in here, man, drop a fire emoji, man. We finna do a quick roll call. And by the way, like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Come on, show up and show out like y'all been doing. Appreciate y'all. We hit the donation goal for tonight, man. So I'm proud of that. So let's keep it going. Let's keep the good energy flowing throughout the entire room right now. Okay? Let's go ahead and do that, man. And also, Warren, give your thoughts on this whole Zelina Vega, Liv Morgan thing.
It just felt like a sideshow to Dom and the whole Judgment Day, Liv Morgan revenge. Like, what was the point? What was the point? What was the reason?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the
I had a
reason?
reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
What was the reason?
I don't know what to say. The only thing that I noticed that was actually a little clever was Liv Morgan using Rhea Ripley's Prism Lock. But like outside of that, nothing. And I don't even think that was a WWE idea. I think that was a Liv idea.
Why not use the Riptide while she's gone?
Oh, she wouldn't be able to make that move look like it has impact. No, I don't. Well, with
Maybe
Zelina,
with Zelina.
Zelina, it might have worked.
Yeah, Zelina might have worked.
Yeah, I don't think she could deliver that move with enough impact. But here we go. Oh, boy. Boy. Here we are. Okay. Seth Rollins made his fucking frolicking ass way to the ring to discuss Saturday's World Heavyweight Championship match with AAR Priest, in which a loss would result in him being unable to challenge for the title again. But before he could lay out what it means to him, including a look inside the man that he is, Finn Balor interrupted and AAR Priest followed and chaos ensued. Things turned physical as the heels laid out Rollins, and despite clear dissension within the ranks, made their way to the back to close out the segment. They're doing the power struggle angle within the Judgment Day. If you are just going to do this in conjunction to the Liv Morgan storyline, why not just blow up the Judgment Day?
Right.
Why not just blow up the Judgment Day and have Rhea Ripley come back angry as fuck because she destroyed the faction from the inside, and nobody has titles. Like, that would have been better. And to me, I feel like it's obvious. Maybe I might be wrong, but I think Seth Rollins is winning.
Oh, yeah.
Triple H does not like his favorites not having titles for a long period of time. So I don't know. I
That
don't
means
even
Gunther
know.
won't be winning next month.
Gunther is the man, dude. He is so boring to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like WWE. This is where the aura thing applies. It's like WWE stripped away his aura, his talent. I gave the Space Jam analogy. Y'all remember how the aliens were still in the players' talent? That's like it's like that's what WWE has done to fucking Walter, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care how hard he can chop. When I've seen him have matches against a lot of people that are in WWE right now on the indies, and these matches tore the house down. Arthur, I get what you're saying, man, but like that's WWE logic. You just said, but them having titles makes the argument they are better without Rhea. If they're trying to make her a baby face, but I'm just here for the snacks. That's the type of thinking WWE wants you to have. When in all actuality, it would make way more sense for Rhea Ripley to come back to shambles.
Mm-hmm.
That would make her an even bigger baby face. Her coming back to the ruins of something she helped build is a way bigger babyface storyline than, oh, look, Liv's infiltrated the castle. Like, that's not. And Liv just doesn't have the chops to pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
So I get what you're saying, bro, but that's something that WWE will tell you. And you'll be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. And it doesn't, though. I'd rather have a everything was taken from me story than a redemption story. Redemption stories tend to be corny and contrived. I have had, like, think of The Punisher. The Punisher had everything taken from him. That's what makes the Punisher badass. So now Rhea's just going to come back to the, I want my Dom back. That's it? I want my Dom and my belt back. That's unoriginal. And he said, no, I love a Kill Bill story. Okay, so you get it. So you do get it. Yeah, dude. By the way, this is a fun fact. Kill Bill is one of my favorite movies of all time. So, yeah.
That is a good movie.
That's a great example.
Yeah.
That's a great example. I'd rather see that story than I'm just going to get everything back. No, that's not. No. All right, y'all. And can we take the freaking out of Seth Rollins' fucking name?
For the love of God.
It's not even marketable. Like, I don't even know why they put that in his name.
It's not funny either.
That the fact that you had to make a reference to something it already did, it shows that it doesn't need to be done. Chloe says, since Liv Morgan is still in Rhea's moves, do you think she would start to dress like Rhea with Mickey, like the Mickey and Tristan? You just even referencing a storyline where it was done to perfection shows that it would be unoriginal if they did it now. So you kind of, in a way, you kind of answered your own question. Moving on. Oh, God. Okay, so the next time I hear somebody in person say WWE has the best women's division, I'm going to walk up to them and I'm going to say how in their face as loud as I can.
Mm-hmm.
How? We got Zoey Stark, Dakota Kai, and Ivy Nile in a match where, guys, I felt like I was watching a WWE PC training match. I felt like dude, I'm not even kidding. It felt like I was at a wrestling academy watching the top students. And I put that in quotations for a reason.
This was the epitome of a bathroom break match.
Dog, this was not TV caliber at all.
No.
It just wasn't. And Zoey Stark picked up the win. Because Alba Fire and Isla Dawn got involved to attack Dakota Kai. Oh boy. Moving on. We at hour 25. Okay, let's pick this up. In the latest Y6 videotape featuring Uncle Howdy and Bo Damn Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
the world was treated to a reveal that the latter was talking to himself the entire time. No. Man, you need to say something. I don't got shit to say. I don't got shit to say.
This again, this gimmick's been ruined. Move on from it. I know we're gun shy with you gimmicks that, you know, we have to honor Bray somehow, and this is the way to do it. It's not. This is failing horribly. In flames. It needs to go away. We all know Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas.
And the production on this was so bottom tier. The audio effects, the fake VHS grain, it was so bad. Guys, I could make a better looking video in my editing software. It's just not gonna work, bro. I'm sorry, and rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. It needed Bray Wyatt's genius to work. And even with Bray Wyatt's genius, it still seemed like WWE was going to fumble it. Oh, boy. What is everybody's thoughts on this gimmick, man? Michael Wayne Taylor on Facebook said, it's not ruined. How?
How?
Don't just drop that and run away. How?
Yeah, how?
I told y'all that's what I'm going to start asking. How? They had Jey Uso in a fucking opening segment say he talked to Uncle Howdy. Like Uncle Howdy is just this reachable, accessible person. And this is supposed to be a mystical gimmick. Oh, my God. Matthew Shelton giving us a number saying 194 people watching live on Twitter said it was fucked, 4 weeks before they debuted? Dude,
Yeah.
I knew it was ruined the moment Michael Chode said, oh my God, there goes another one of those QR codes. I was like, oh, God fucking damn it.
Yeah.
I said, God fucking damn it. And wait, something just dawned on me. So before they debuted, they had the technology to use QR codes, but now they only know how to use VHS tapes?
Yeah, that's terrible.
You can't make this shit up.
No, you can't.
Moxie Mike said this is exactly what Bray's family said in the documentary about what would happen if WWE took the reins on this storyline.
Yep. And Bray's and the sad part is Bo's okay with this. Where's Bo to step up and be like, hey, this is not what Bray would want?
Because Bo needs some money.
Well, that's true.
And he got a divorce to pay for.
Yeah. I didn't know they got married.
Moving on, man. Moving on. This is just bad. Ray versus Dominic Mysterio. Every WWE stream like clockwork. I get towards the end and I just really want to cut the fucking feed off.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bad. Like, I really struggle and find a hard time. And I try to have fun with these streams. I do. But I find it so hard to understand how people enjoy this. I just struggle with it.
Yeah.
Like, it's like they just have no standards. Dominic Mysterio landed on top of Liv Morgan.
Try it, 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 try it.
From there, Zelina Vega took the fight to Liv Morgan. Ray delivered the West Coast pop for the win. And Liv Morgan was begging for Dominic not to be mad at her, and she said she'll make it better.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's just move on. Let's just move on. The LeBron breaker interrupted a Sami Zayn promo. It just ended with the LeBron breaker hitting Sami Zayn with 2 spears and standing tall to close out the segment. Ilja Dragunov, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre for a Money in the Bank qualifier. Drew McIntyre won with a Claymore on Sheamus. -10. I do not understand what people see in this show. It is just a chore to watch. This felt longer than Forbidden Door. No moment of the night. We try to have fun with these shows, but WWE just sucks the fun right out of this show. If you're not trapped in the Matrix and think everything WWE is good, and you do a show on this product, it sucks the fun out of your show.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, this was a go-home show. Arthur. Go ahead, man.
-10. I don't know when this show will ever get better. I know it won't get better when Netflix when they go to Netflix.
I actually think it's going to get worse.
Yeah, I do too.
Because they don't got to worry about ratings. I think it's going to actually get worse.
You know what it's going to be? The Thunderdome.
Dog, it's going to be Sábado Gigante on Telemundo. It's going to be a variety show of just shit happening. You don't know why it's happening. That's what I literally think Raw is going to become on Netflix. It's going to become even more of a variety show.
We're going to go back to musical chairs and singing competitions.
Oh God, I forgot.
2010 Raw. Remember 2010 Raw?
Oh, I forgot all about that. Oh, dude.
Bruce Pritchard is salivating.
Oh God, that was so bad. I don't think we would have been able to do a show on WWE if it was still like that. And no drones, because I can see some drones saying, so you're acknowledging it got better? What they stopped in singing competitions and musical chairs, they replaced with nonsensical booking and shitty character work. So no, it didn't get better. Oh, Lord. I forgot all about that stuff until you said it. Because that was when I was just coming back in. Oh, dude. All right, y'all. Now that Werner has caused me fucking pain and suffering, time to clear the air. When people can't control you, they're going to run from you. Let me say it again. When people can't control you, they're going to run from you. I'm going to say, fuck it. I'm saying it one more time. It's on my spirit. When people can't control you, they run from you. When a person can't manipulate you into doing everything that they want you to do, when a person can't tell you what to do or how to spend your money or when a person can't have that level of control over you, they're going to run from you until they find a person that they can do that with. And you note that I didn't put a label on the type of person. You note that I didn't say a narcissist, a sociopath. I just said a person. Because everyone's capable of doing it. So keep that in mind. Pay attention to people's motives and agendas. And once their motives and agendas aren't met, watch how fast they run from you. Just watch. When people can't get out of you what they expected to get out of you, they're going to leave. That's an unfortunate reality that we deal with in this world. I want to make that abundantly clear. And that's what I want to clear the air on.
Obviously, this week we in the United States we have a big holiday coming up, and obviously a lot of people are going to be seeing family and friends and sometimes people they don't want to see. So just treat everybody, kill everybody with kindness, whether you like them or hate them. Kill everybody with kindness.
Robert said I've run into a few people like that. Man, let me tell you. Most of the time, I ain't going to fuck with you. Most of the time, it's women. Most of the time, it's women. But it's some men out there like that. It's some men out there that they'll enter your life because I'm going to give something relatable because you got a car and you could drive them to the parties and drive them to the... That's the form it comes in with men. Women, if they came into it and they see you got a little bit of paper or something and you don't share none of that paper with them, after a certain little while, they're going to stop letting you get the milk. They're going to be like, oh, no, you ain't paying out like I thought you would. I'm gone. That means that they weren't there for you. They were there for what they thought you could do for them. Keep that in mind. That's why fellas never fall into scarcity with one woman, ever. Because you put yourself at a disadvantage. I am one of those people that believes that men were put on this earth to have multiple partners and spread seed, obviously within responsibility. But like, yeah, don't be broke out here running around knocking up 4-5 women. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be a dirty dick Rodney. No. But like, we were put on this earth to be fruitful and multiply. I feel like find women that really have your best interests at heart. Love them strong and love them hard and give them what they want and what they're asking for, because those would be the women that when the chips are down and if something happens to you, they going to take care of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Never place faith in a woman that only cares about what you're going to do for them or what they're accustomed to. Don't place faith in a woman like that. Do not place faith in a woman like that. She will leave you the moment you stop benefiting her. The only thing you could do is get out of that what you can while you can. But yeah, respect. All right, y'all, time to get the fuck up out of here, man. The back end of that show almost gave me a little bit of a migraine. I think I'm cool as of right now. But therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the mouth of the brazen is has. So, sign off yet again to see Epitome of Black Excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
Beacon of Hope Worldwide, the Messiah, Semi-Cute Sixes, and the Internal Pessimist, Big Dub.
Hold up. Arthur Thompson said, and don't fuck it up when you do find it. Facts.
Facts.
Facts. Peace out, y'all.
See you Wednesday.